Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Pedro and I hope you're having a wonderful beginning of the year 2024. It's been a hot minute since my last video, but we are back. I've been dedicated some time to family and friends through the past weeks, but it's time to be back, and today we're going to be back with Disney Dreamlight Valley and to do something that I will do more often because I think this will motivate me more to decorate other parts of my valley. And we're going to start with the tour from the Plaza. The Plaza I have done for some time now. The only biomes I have done it's the Plaza and the Glade of Trust, and I really want to decorate the other biomes so I can bring tour. We can go to the DLC, do new things. Of course, now we have much more items, but and it's not set in stone. Of course, the Plaza could change in the future, but for now I'm really happy. And without further ado, let's start this tour. And here we are in my Plaza. Where to start? Okay, so my Plaza is divided in two parts. We have the left side, what is more light, bright, hero princess, where is more whimsical, and then we have the right side, where it's more dark, more villain, more like cursed, and we will deep dive more into this theme that I created. Let's start here on the left.
Can defeat anything.
Of course, fairy godmother. So, when we arrive here at the entrance of my Plaza on the right side, we meet Remy Restaurant. And of course, we have here a lot of plants. We have the vine lamps. I got the vine lamps very early in the game. I was one of the fortune when fairy godmother was added, that I found this on Scrooge. Was really happy. I love this item, one of my favorite items. But here on the side of Remy and on the side of this entrance here, we have two planter boxes, and this is so I pave all my Plaza. All my Plaza is full of pavement, different pavements, but this is the only place that you will find flowers and the spices. So I decided to make that because then it's easier for me to collect the flowers, to collect the spices if I need for any quest, for any villager, to give them if they are looking for them. But if we continue here, we have the Remy, and of course here we have an outside seating with a wonderful view through the castle. It's like a special view, and of course we have here the mining node available. I really wanted to make this very clear, available, nothing obstructing it, because the Plaza mining nodes have specific stones that is exclusive to the Plaza, and I really wanted to have it here. It's a lot of details in gold. It's to match the floor that I choose to put it here. I have this seating from Beauty and the Beast. We have this flowers lamp that is from the Eastern pack. When you complete it and in Eastern time, you will receive this. Is really pretty. I really like it. It gives me a little bit of Animal Crossing vibe, these items from Eastern, and I really like it. If we walk down here to this back corridor, we have Eric's statue. Actually, Eric is here between us, and Eric is one of my favorites. I love that they add the statue that Ariel had in her cave. It looks slightly different from the one in the cave. He was looking more powerful, more powerful in the cave of Ariel, but here you have a different pose, and I like it. And of course, I love this greenery all around, this whimsical, the gardens, the flowers. I love the flowers with spawn the butterflies. This place is always full of butterflies. It's so pretty. And this specific build, the one have Eric and the seats, was based in another creator, another thing that I saw online. The seats were different that he used. The floor was not the same. the color of the bushes, the color of the flowers. So I adapt to what I was looking for. But the pergola with the statue in the middle was something that I really liked it, and I wanted to recreate. It looks beautiful at night, and we will have magnificent shots here. We will see after the tour. Here on the side of Scrooge, so here is the entrance for Scrooge. We have two small gardens. It's the same from the left and right side of Scrooge. I really wanted to have that equilibrium between the two sides. It's a more kind of Japanese garden. You have this bonsai tree. This actually is a tree that you find in Sunlit Plateau. It's more of inspired by the Lion King trees, but it matched pretty well with these statues. These statues are my favorite ones from the Star Path. Is the Turning Red statues. It's like they are amazing. I wish we had like Mickey statues, Donald, Daisy, more statues of the characters like this in stone, like we have Eric, we have Turning Red, to use for gardens decoration. The lions, for example, we have in, they look like Icy from Beauty and the Beast. In blue, they are not my favorite. I prefer this more natural stone. And of course, we can pass by here. It's fully walkable to go to the back. Of course, we don't need to do this in this side. We need to do in the other side because here we can pass on the side. Of course, here we have access to the forest, and here is the back of Scrooge. I decided to use the columns from a special pack, was from the early access pack. If you're watching this after the game has been released, you don't have opportunity to access these items anymore because this was from the founders pack that you could purchase when the game was in early access. Of course, you have a lot of plants. You have the pumpkin boxes here. I decided to make it, it's almost like a flower arrangement boxy vibe here on the back of the Scrooge. And of course, here is where we get access to the Peaceful Meadow. The Peaceful Meadow right now is empty because I emptied it up so we can build it from the plaza next. Here we have a little bit of a stall. It's like a flower stall where you can pick your flowers. It's the Eastern flower stall. I really like it. I may put more flowers around in the future, but for now it's very simple, but it still have access to the north there for mining. Of course, here, like I said, is exactly the same as the other side of Scrooge. And of course, we can pass by with the Turning Red flowers and all of the Turning Red statues and all the flowers on the ground. Here in front of Scrooge, I decided to have these items that we get through playing the game. It's like the light side of items, and then we have the torn items, the dark side. This match particularly well Merlin's house, for example, the castle in the back, because you have all this blue, gold, whimsical, magical spikes going around, very like Disney Dreamlight Valley vibe here. And I decided to put one in each side. We can see it better from here, this angle. We have one in each side, and I really like it with the columns and then the lights coming from Scrooge. It's pretty beautiful. Here on this entrance, we have the two mazes. The mazes are from Beauty and the Beast. We use these seats here from the Star Pass, one of the Star Paths that we had in early access. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite seats, this metal green, very park, very it fits so well here. I adore how it looks. It's so beautiful. I love to sit here and just see the villagers walking around. Sometimes they sit, sometimes they say some things, and they really look enjoying here these gardens and the flowers, and Beast came and smelled the flowers. It's so beautiful. I love how this turned out. Is definitely my favorite place of the plaza here in front of Scrooge, and I think this is a thing that will never ever change because I really like it. But let's deep dive in the right side. So let's start here where we start from the left, and here on the top of the plaza, if we turn to the right, we have my house. I decided to use the standard house. I use it in purple so it match like the floor, and you have less greenery here. This is more the villain side, the curse, the it's completely different. You have like the Well of Souls, you have a lot of gargoyles, a lot of Ursula items. Here on the side of the house, we have like a stove, a potion making station, a lot of books. The villagers love to come here to read the books. We have the mirror for Mother Gothel. Love this mirror. It's one of my favorites because it's rounded, it stands. I love the back of the mirror too, who have like the symbol of the knife like stabbing in the back. It's so fitting for Mother Gothel. Of course, the mining node there, it's available and is accessible. Here we have a lot of books, so we can learn spells and potions, very kind of Ursula, Mother Gothel inspired, very villainous. Here on the table, you see we have candles, we have the parchments with the spells, written from the ancients, and we have a lot of potions. Something I decided to add it on this side is the apple trees. The apple trees are associated with Evil Queen and Snow White. In the tables here in the back, we have some caramelized apples, we have some apple pie, we have the apple trees. You know, Evil Queen has used the apples to poison Snow White and put her to sleep, and that is like the villainous things that we have around them. The pumpkins are here. I use the seeds from Ursula. They look like poison pumpkins. I really like the blueberries. It gives some darkness too. I really like it. It's not easier to walk here in the back, very straight, because of how I display the items. I'm not sure if that will annoy me in the future, but for now, it's fine. It's okay. We have here this area that to access to the peaceful meadow. And of course, if we go here, we have beautiful views. We have a very high fence, but we will have a beautiful view through the peaceful meadow. And I really wanted to keep that here. We have these cascades here. I see a lot of the villagers sitting. I love to pass by and see them sitting and enjoying this area too. But everything here is a little bit more dead. The trees don't have greenery. It's very villain. It's almost bringing a little bit of the Forgotten Lands here to the plaza to represent that villain, Maleficent, Ursula, all of the villains from the stories that we love. Oh, look, Eric is just enjoying here. I love the seats from Little Mermaid. I think it matched pretty well here on this area with less greenery, but it brings this light, these purples and pinks and reds. Very fitting for this area. And of course, we finish here in the center like we finish in the other side too, where if we look behind, we have Remy. Remy is not here for any specific reason. Of course, he is not a villain. It's just because I really wanted to have the restaurant, the Remy apartment, and the Scrooge all in the plaza, and to fit them all, my house and Remy's house is here on this villain touch side. So now we're gonna jump in some cinematic shots from the dark side, from the light side, from in the morning. We're gonna see it in the night. We're gonna have some cinematic shots in this afternoon. It's gonna be beautiful, and I hope you enjoy it.
My friends, the trolls, would love you.
I'm hoping that soon I can be part of your world.
And here it is, the tour of my plaza. I hope you enjoyed. I really, really like it. I even surprised myself of how much it end up liking it with all the items. I was not convinced at first, but then everything started being put together, and I really like how it looks. I hope you do too. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about my plaza? Of course, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, to subscribe to the channel, to see future tours of my village, of my biomes. And thank you so much for watching. And about me, I will see you all in the next one.